Previously on Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe.
Yo, I am so upset, you guys. I'm barely on bag 3 of my Steampunk Trade Center. And I think I messed up the lights. I was testing as I went along. And I finished bag 3. I even traded out the other little junction box to see if it would work. And I even used my power brick. And I even switched out the USB. And the lights are just not coming on anymore. That's so disappointing. I was very careful. Even though I didn't like the fact that you had to smash a bunch of the wires in the bricks. In the regular bricks. But they were still working when I was building. So I don't know what happened. Man, what a bummer.
And now,
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Funwhole Steampunk Trading Center. If you remember last week, we did bags 1 through 3. Each step consists of multiple bags, so there were many bags done. Today we're going to do a few more bags and continue the build. When we left off last time, I was having some problems with my lighting and the lights did not work at the end of the review of step 3. The next morning I woke up and I looked at it again. I took apart some pieces, looked at the wires, nothing seemed chewed, disconnected one of the wires and the other lights came on. So I thought that maybe that one I disconnected was bad, reconnected it back to the battery box and all of them worked. So I don't know what happened, but I'm very grateful that whatever it was is no longer happening. So we're going to go ahead and just keep on trucking and get this build underway, beginning with bags 4. You ready? Let's go! folks, that is it for bag number 4. We got a lot done here. You can see we got the clock tower started. A lot of intricate detail. As far as extra pieces, this is all we had. These and the one that just rolled off my hand. I'm gonna put those in the bucket. And the one thing you'll notice is with all the gears that you saw me put on, you can make the clock move around. It's really cool. And on top of that, we have our lights. This thing is really coming along nicely. I'm running out of space. I'm going to have to just start shooting upwards without showing the whole back of the room. And we'll adjust our progress as we go. All right, let's head into bag number 5, folks. Okay, folks, step number 5 is complete, which means book number 1 is done. I know at this angle it doesn't quite look any different, but you'll see as I pan up the progress that we achieved in step 5. So first, let me light up my life. There we go. Step 5 consisted of putting on the steeple. So let's pan up. You see all the intricate details. You can see the lighting as we go up. You see the turrets. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a nice dim light inside the top of the steeple. That's pretty awesome. It's really kind of hard to see. You can see a little bit of a glow in there. And then of course down here, all right. That step was pretty quick, so I think we're going to go ahead and squeeze another bag in and go ahead and see what's up with bags number 6. Let's go. Alright guys, that does it for bag number 6. We only had 2 little pieces left from that step. And yep, you guessed it, they're going in the bucket. All right, let's take a look at the progress of bag number 6. It looks like we got ourselves an interesting looking telescopic device. I'm kind of confused on this case because this case just kind of sits on top. So I don't know if it's going to be held down with something later. So we'll find out together. We've got something that looks like a steampunky looking movie camera or something. This curio shop has a lot of goodies. There is a dagger. There is a display case with a magnifying glass. Some kind of gears. There's a handbag. There's a crystal. Pretty interesting. For the most part, a lot of stuff done with just a couple little bags. Not too bad. All right. What say we head into bag number 7? Tally-ho! All right, folks, we're done with bag number 7. You can see that we have built a shop window here. We also wired in, or attempted to wire in, this cool light that's been kind of hanging out bright and shiny this whole time that we've been building. And we also built this part, another storefront area. It looks really great. And we ran into another problem. For some reason, now, most of the lights are working, except for the one we just wired in. This guy has been shining bright like a diamond as it hung out, just living the best life. And now I found that if we plug it in, the lights go out. So although I was super careful putting these lights in because of what happened in episode 1, the only place it pinched was right here with this piece, and it's not even down all the way. You can see that I had put it on nice and light. This came around here, and it's coming over here to this light right here. It comes around, it goes through, and it comes out, and it's got another contact plate right here. So that means if for some reason this light is shorted out, then that means there's a good chance that whatever this connects to is not going to work as well. I've already put a message out to Funwhole to let them know. They were happy to hear that my first light problem was solved, or solved itself. I still don't know how that happened. But yeah, you can see here, if I disconnect that strand, the lights come back on. So worst case scenario, I'll have lights in the front, lights in the steeple, but so far I won't have lights in the curio shop and anything else, I guess, that attaches to it. So I'll see what Funwhole says and see if they're going to send me another light. If they send me another light, then I think it'll be, I'm still at a phase in the building where I can go ahead and disassemble some stuff and rewire that light. If not, I'll just continue building and finish the center without lights in that part of it. I won't have a choice. As far as extra pieces, there were quite a few extra windows and whatnot left over, but I'm thinking, and then this little guy right here, I'm thinking maybe these are going to be utilized in the coming steps, because there's the front door and what looked like some other windows there that would be in the front. So yeah, I think we're still going to use those. We're going to call it for the night, though, for episode 2 of the Steampunk Trading Center build. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when part 3 is coming up. And we'll try to get this resolved. Either way, this set's going to get built. And I'm just going to continue to be as diligent and careful as I can. This kind of stuff happens. But I'll see what Funwhole says. I'll let you guys know in the next episode. So come back and see me, where I'll take it brick by brick. See ya!